Hey, it's Ethan from Little Rabbit. So basically, I wrote a story and I had a website read it out loud, and it is called The Darkness. Trigger warning, there are mentions of abuse. So, yeah. So if you don't like that, go ahead and skip. Alright, let's get into it.
It was a quiet night, one that did not happen often, but it was nice. It seemed like the whole town was asleep. Well, everyone but Asher. Asher was awake on his phone watching some dumb video he thought would make him laugh or at least distract him from the overwhelming feeling and thoughts. But nevertheless, it didn't help at all. So Asher puts down his phone and looks at the time. Ugh. 2 hours till school, Asher said with a low, tired tone. It's been months since he's gotten good sleep, and 2 days since he has slept at all. Asher tries one last time to sleep. He grabs his stuffed animal that his grandmother gave him and he rolls to his side to face the wall. The wall that he has decorated with posters, pictures, drawings, and some canvases, covers, and stickers. Asher lays his head on his pillow. The pillow felt cold to the touch, but not too cold, the kind that was comfortable and comforting. Asher closed his eyes and holds the stuffed animal tightly as he buried his face into its soft fur. It was a red and white bunny, and Asher loves that damn stuffed bunny. He had named it Bloody Mary because of the blood that comes out of her eyes. Of course it's fake. It was sewn into the small stuffed animal. Soon Asher slipped into a deep sleep. Sadly, this made him not wake up to his alarm. This made his mom mad. Asher jolts awake to his mom screaming. "Why the FCK did you not get up? Are you stupid?" Asher's mother slammed the door closed behind her as she stormed to Asher's bed and grabbed his arm, pulling him up to face her. "Get up and walk to school, I'm not taking you." Asher's mother had yelled so loud that Asher could feel her spit on his face and his ears ring from the yelling. "Mom, it's like -degrees ooh." Asher's mother interrupted him. "I don't care, walk." Asher's mother threw him to the floor and stormed out of the room and slammed the door behind her. Asher slowly stands up, seeing the bruises already starting to form on his arm. With a small sigh expecting Asher's lips, he grabs a hoodie and a big coat that his father had given him before he moved. Asher's mother had gotten custody over Asher after his parents divorced. He puts on the hoodie and coat and slowly walks out of his room, making sure to not make any noise. Once he got outside, he started to walk to school. If he walks fast, he should make it to school just before first period. Finally, Asher makes it to school and walks to his first period, which is social studies. Asher walks into class and flops down into his chair as his best friend Leo looks at him worried. "Hey, you okay, man?" Leo said in a low, quiet voice to make sure no one else heard. "Tired," Asher said as he lays his head into his arms on his desks. "Like usual?" "Haha, come on, man, what happened?" "Oh wait, let me guess, you stayed up all night?" Leo jokes. "Yeah, I did, cold and single quote sleep. Thank God in that class they watched a video and didn't have to do a lesson." Leo would soon see Asher fast asleep with his head lying in his arms on his desk. Leo would try and hide Asher from the teacher who was at his desk just to make sure that Asher didn't get into trouble for being asleep. Once the class was about to end, Leo leans over and shakes Asher softly, waking him. Asher hummed cheerily. "Hey, sleeping beauty. It's time to go," Leo says in a quiet tone as to not startle Asher. "Ugh. I know, no wanna." This makes Leo laugh. "Come on, I'll walk you to class." Asher sighs and stands up, grabbing his backpack that was covered in band pins as he follows Leo out of the classroom. "So you gonna come to my house after school?" Leo looks at Ethan with a smile. "I don't know, man, my mom seemed upset this morning." Asher looks at the ground as they walk, but he can still see people's shoes as they walk, so he will not bump into anyone. "Oh come on, Asher, you can't just fear your mom, sometimes you have to talk to her." Leo pats Asher on the back. You don't know her like I do. Asher frowned. What do you mean? Leo said in a concerned tone. I mean I grew up with her so I can tell if she is upset. And never mind. Once they get to Asher's next class, Asher nods goodbye, then walks into the classroom and sits down at his seat. The rest of the day was boring, and that only made Asher want to sleep more. When Asher finally got home, his mom was at work, so he was home alone. Asher would soon fall asleep in his bed before his mom got home. Sadly, that sleep didn't last long. Soon his mother got home screaming about something to do with her boss. That f***ing bee. TCH. Great, now Asher has to talk to his mother and let her vent to him or else she'll be mad. With a deep breath, Asher gets off his bed and walks down the stairs to the kitchen. His mother was standing in front of the counter going through her bag. "Mom. How was your day?" Asher asked in a bit of a shaky voice. "What the FCK do you think?" Asher's mom yells as she turns to Asher. For the next hour Asher had to listen to all his mother's problems. But it was better than her yelling all day or throwing things, I guess. Once she was done yelling, Asher walks to his room. He was so tired. Asher lays on his bed and grabs his stuffed bunny. Soon he starts to overthink yet again. What if Leo doesn't like me? What if he hates me but he wouldn't tell me? Does everyone hate me? Am I a good person? These thoughts went on for maybe a few hours before Asher finally falls asleep. Luckily it was a quiet night and his mom left him alone. The next day was going to be stressful and Asher knew this, so when he woke up and got dressed he put his stuffed bunny in his bag. As he walked out the door he heard his mom yelling on the phone. "Oh, how fun," Asher says quietly to himself. Asher rides the bus to school. The first person Asher saw when he got to school was Leo. Asher smiled to himself and walks over, but Leo was with his boyfriend. Asher was a bit jealous, but he brushed it off, and Asher didn't want to eat breakfast, so he just sat in the gym. It was loud, so Asher listened to music on full blast. Soon breakfast was over, so everyone was told to go to class. The day was long and all Asher could think about was Leo. God, Asher was a fool for him. Tap tap. Asher feels a tap on his shoulder, bringing him out of his daydream, and he turns around. "Hey, do you have the homework for 8th period?" Kyle asked. Kyle is Asher's friend, not as close as Asher is with Leo, but still good. "Wait, we had homework?" Asher asked stupidly. "OMG, you're so stupid." "Oh well, lucky you, I can get us the answers, I'll give them to you at lunch." "Thanks, man." With that Asher walks to his class and sits in his seat in the back. Soon the teacher starts to ramble about Queen Victoria. Asher was not listening, he just kept thinking about it. Leo. Oh my God. I'm falling for him, Asher thinks. Asher hadn't told his mom that he's gay. She wouldn't be very happy.
Alright, let me know down in the comments how you liked it and if I should make a part 2. Bye!